And there we go, 4 o'clock Sunday Stories here on the new channel on my StreamYard. So, if there are any of you out there, let's see if you can put some comments in the chat, and away we go. So it's 4 o'clock Sunday Stories, and this week it's been the story of my No Story Stagnates interviews with Vimala Rain from Hyderabad in India, and also with Kendall Compton from, I think it's America, a firefighter. Both interviews really different. Vimala at the moment has a business where she talks to young men and women about marriage. And we went through Vimala's story from before she was born, a mother and father from an arranged marriage. And Vimala told me all about her early life, a passion for success. She wanted to be a TV news reporter because they looked beautiful and they had an audience, and that's what Vimala wanted and achieved at 28. As all of us, she's had her up and downs with marriage, and now has reached a point where she's really comfortable with where she is. Husband of 25 years and 2 beautiful daughters who are now both becoming successes in the dentistry profession. And so carrying on the line of professional status, which we all know in England comes with being in dentistry, particularly from India, Pakistan, that area. Now, Kendall, different again. Kendall lives at the moment in Colorado. Beautiful place. I've seen on Facebook the house she's living in. Started life in Oklahoma and was apparently a successful college football or baseball player, and did some football, and then moved with the job of fireman to become who he is today. And apparently that dream started on 9/11, when in school the whole school stopped to see the Twin Towers. And he talks about the quiet, the silence, perhaps not just in the room, but in America. And particularly interesting because Kendall focuses very much on mental health within the first responder profession. And he did say that he would love to speak to English first responders, particularly firemen, to see how the group over here are working with mental health, mental awareness of sometimes the horrors that first responders have to see. And from there, I have to say it's been a really worthwhile week with a network group in America called Happy Neighborhood Project, where I have been particularly successful picking up business owners who want to be interviewed on the No Story Stagnates channel and apparently quite enjoy the English accent. which is a bonus, of course. And so over the weeks, I've been introducing myself as Ernie Boxall, and I am the business storyteller. I help you tell your story before somebody else tells it for you. And I do that through the No Story Stagnates channel, where we take your life from before you were born to where you are now. And we do that through interviews where I will ask you who you are, where you are, and what you do. And after that comes the first question that I'm asking all of my guests. Do you know how your mother and father met? Most people do. One or two have said no, and I've even gone off and actually asked their mother and father how they met. I do. As I say, most do. And I think it's a great place to start your story before you were born. In fact, if you're business, the question is, what were you doing 1 week before you're doing what you're doing now? Pretty much the same concept. What you were doing before you were born, before your business was born. And then we take a story from the years 1 to 10, a story from 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to however many years you are now. And we interview you, we record it. I send the recording off to a friend of mine to edit, my mistakes probably. I write some copy, send it to you, and when you okay it, it goes up onto LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want it to go. But then I tell people that I am also a storyteller, and I tell the stories of the fox and the mice and the fox and the turkey and entertain them. With a little bit of music. That has drawn a lot of interest. And who knows where the future goes? I could be telling stories over StreamYard, over Zoom, to Americans all over the world. And there's my phone going off. It's a good friend of mine ringing. And so I'll leave it there. Sunday stories. I can see that a few people have come on. Let me know if you've seen the replay, and I'll try again next week. Take care. Have a good day.